everybody. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Today we're gonna talk about toxic relationships, right? Okay. We're gonna let my diamonds and my rubies open it up like we normally do, and then we finna get to it. You feel me? Chanel hat looking good for $515. It better when the extra honey got the drip on it. You feel me? Customized. You feel me? Gotta look good. Gotta look good. Rubies, check. Don't mind me, y'all. Drop all y'all comments in the comment section while I do this. Rubies, check. BBS's, check. 30 G's on the wrist, looking good. Yellow canaries, okay. We finna talk about it, right, y'all? About toxic relationships, right, y'all? Okay, now look. What's a toxic relationship, and how do you know, like, the relationship is toxic? You know that the relationship is toxic when a person isn't rooting for you. You know what I'm saying? Or you got, like, this ambition in you, and you got this drive in you of whatever your hobby is or whatever your work career is, and the person that you're with is always down in your job and just saying negative stuff or nagging, you know what I mean? Or they're not bringing value to you, then that's a toxic, a very, very toxic relationship, okay? How do you know, like, when your relationship is real toxic? Also, it's like when it's a lot of arguing going on, when the person, when you come in the house, they always got something slick to say, or they come in the house and you got something slick to say to them. You know what I mean? That's a very, very toxic relationship because it should not happen. It should not happen like that. You know what I mean? And like, a lot of people are just negative out here. And if a person is negative and you're in a relationship with that person, that energy is real bad for your mental health, and just it's bad vibes, bad auras, bad chakras. It's just, and I'm deep. I'm very, very deep, and I truly, like, really believe in chakras and auras. And like, I just feel like people with negative vibes, you know what I'm saying? It's just super, super toxic. Like, I've been in toxic relationships and I've immediately got myself out of it. But I've had some where I let it string over for years because I didn't know that it was a toxic relationship. Like, the worst toxic relationship that you guys could ever be in, that you definitely gotta escape. One is a domestic violence. Domestic violence relationship where you're fighting, touching each other physically. Oh no. Verbal domestic violence where y'all downing each other and going back. That's a toxic relationship. And listen, you guys don't got time for nothing toxic. You got too much, I would say, too much drive in you and like too much things to accomplish in life than to be sitting there involved in a toxic relationship. You know what I mean? Because not only is it stressful, it's time consuming, and it wastes your time, and it drains you out your positive energy. It's like a battery. If you ever set a battery on a concrete, right, you all? I smoke too much. Y'all see the THC residue on there right there? It's legal though. But look, it's just like a battery, right? You know, if you set a battery on the concrete too long, it drains the energy out of it. Yes, that's how your body is. Your body has everything in it that the universe has in it. You got oxygen in you, like they got in space, right? You got nitrogen in you, like they got in space. You got iron in you. You see what I'm saying? You have everything that the universe has out there in the universe. You have it within you, and it's like, if you sit and stay in a toxic relationship, the relationship is more like the concrete. It'll drain you, and your body's like the battery. Well, a negative or toxic relationship, that's all toxic mean. A toxic relationship is the same as a negative relationship. It drains the happiness out of you, okay? And like, what's a real toxic relationship is if you're in a relationship and this person is competing with you. Oh my God. That's one of the worst toxic relationships you can get in, because your competition, your enemy, is sleeping right next to you. You see what I'm saying? And you don't need that. You need positive vibes, like, and you don't need, like, one of my friends, right? She just got out of a toxic relationship, right? Let me tell you what happened with her, right? Her boyfriend, he was counting on her for her to fail. He was counting on her. He had no faith in her for her to pass her finals. He didn't. You know what I mean? She passed the midterms, but he had no faith in her passing her finals. And then when she passed it, he was shocked. Like, you did? And I heard him say it, and I'm like, it didn't. My heart almost hit the floor because I couldn't believe that he didn't have faith in her that she was going to do it. He didn't think she can do it. That's a toxic relationship. When a person has a lack of faith in you and a lack of trust in you, get out of that relationship. Save yourself before it's too late. Because before you know it, you're going to give this person the world and go all out for this person. And you're going to find out this person is a piece of shit. This person does not believe in you. This person is not to be trusted. You don't have time for that. Another example of a real toxic relationship that I think is very toxic is when you have someone that isn't doing anything with their life. That's a toxic relationship because now you have a person that's just sitting around you, lingering around you, and not accomplishing their goals. No goals in life. They have no business plan, no like work ethic, like enthusiastic in them. It's like it's not good for you. It's bad for you. That's toxic. Like you don't want to be. Don't never surround yourself around losers. And you can drop. Feel free. You can drop how you feel in the comment section. Y'all know that's why y'all mess with me because I let y'all go crazy in the comment section. So however you feel, drop it in the comment section. If you got any questions, drop it in the comment section. You know how we do it. You know how I do it. You feel me? If you really need to, if you got like trying to reach me like on a any type of business, then you know to go in my description inside. Go inside, not the description, but go in my about page. Don't forget to subscribe. But go in my about page, and you guys know at the bottom of my about page, I always got whatever email address I'm using. It'll be right there. Somebody had hacked my email last time, so I had to change. They hacked my email account, so I had to get a whole new one. You know how that goes. So if somebody hacked it, it'll always be in my about page, whichever one I'm using. You know. But it's only for business only. But no, I'll be looking out for y'all because like y'all need to notice like don't sell yourself short. Don't put yourself in toxic relationships. Sit back, date often, date a lot of people, and look for red flags. Look for red flags. If a person's talking crazy to their moms or their dad, that's a red flag. You can just imagine what they would say about you. Like I'll always sit back and I just look for red flags. You know what I mean? Like I look for. It's not just like one red flag that means it's a toxic relationship. They could be good at one thing, but they can be bad at the other, and it's not going to be beneficial for you at all because it's still going to wind up being a toxic relationship. Like they may have good work skills, right? But they may not know how to talk and communicate well with you. That's a toxic relationship. Don't waste your time with a person like that. Get them out your life. You see what I'm saying? Or if this person is talking about you behind your back and they're supposed to be for you, that's a toxic relationship. There's toxic friendships. You know, this goes deep. This goes deep. Get rid of all toxic friendships. I don't care. If this person is supposed to be your friend and they said some slick stuff about you behind your back and you find out, get rid of them. Because I'm like this. If they're not bringing value to my life, then why are you in it? I'm not going to let you in it. And make sure, hey, you guys, don't forget to share this video because this video is going to help a lot of people too. Make sure you guys share this video, okay? And I do appreciate all my subscribers. I want you guys to know that because I love y'all. You know, I drop the content because y'all be asking me like, well, what is, let me know what I should do if I'm in a toxic relationship. If you're in a toxic relationship, you have to look at it like, depending on how far deep you is. If you can just walk off and get out of it, just do it immediately. Screw everything. Screw the money invested, the time invested. Fuck that shit. It's not worth the headache. It's not worth the heartbreak, okay? But if you're in a toxic relationship all the way knee deep in, where the water's all the way up to your knees and going up higher, well, then what you do is you look at the toxic relationship like a lion. You got your head in the lion's mouth. Just want to ease out of it because the teeth go inward. So just ease your head up out of it because you don't want the lion to realize you're easing out and then it clamp down and you're fucked. You see what I'm saying? So then, you know what I mean? For those domestic toxic relationships, you know what I mean? Like, oh, if you leave, he's going to jump on you and all that crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Ease out of those. You know what I mean? But for the most part, you guys can recognize a toxic relationship. And if you can't, just sit back. Get to know people first. That's another problem I got with a lot of you all. Y'all all want to rush and just find love overnight and make love overnight and get married overnight. It doesn't work like that, okay? Take your time. Get to know people, okay? Look for their flaws. Just look for their flaws. Sit back and wait. And they're not going to reveal it immediately. It may take 6 months before you see their flaws. But the flaw that you see may be a flaw that was worth you waiting them 6 months that you know to back up out of it. You know what I mean? They may be a straight piece of shit. Their word may not be anything. If their word is garbage, well, you can't trust anything that they say, and their actions don't match up to their words, get away from them immediately. Leave them type of people alone because they're full of shit and you're going to get hurt in the long run. So just sit back and look for their flaws and see how far they'll take shit. Don't even let them know that you're observing them. Play dumb. They're playing you as you're dumb anyway. They're playing you for you. They playing you for being dumb anyway because they know that they're a toxic person. They know they're a toxic person. And they trying to play like they're some good person and all this shit to fool you. See, I'm putting you up on game. I ain't finna let nobody fool my fans. That's why my audience love me. Because they be like, Joseph, then you done taught me so much stuff. And you funny too. But when you do talk about that real stuff, you put us on game. I got to. Somebody has to look out for my fans. I got to, you know. Like, I know I be joking. I got jokes and shit like that. But when it comes to shit like this, I got to keep it real with y'all. You feel me? Because this shit is really going on. There's really people in real toxic relationships, and I've been in one, and I've had my heart broken for being in a toxic relationship and not realizing that it was a toxic relationship and trusting a person that was very, very toxic. You know what I'm saying? And who do I fault her for being toxic and all? No, I fault myself. Yeah, you heard me right. So y'all said, Joseph, why do you fault yourself? That's the question. Joseph faults himself because I let that happen. Instead of me sitting back in the cut, being patient, watching, observing, not putting my heart out there like that, I'm all, yeah, I love her. I know she love me. She'll never do this to me. This and that. We've been together for so many years. Everything's straight. She'll never cheat on me. She'll never do nothing like that. She'll never screw a dude in the same bed we screwed in. The house that we built together from scratch and did everything. She'll never bring another man in this house. Huh? Is it her fault? Of course not. Is it my fault? Of course. Why is it my fault? Joseph, why is it your fault? She's the one that did those things to you, Joseph. Why is it your fault? You should see it's Joseph's fault because Joseph allowed that type of toxic person to trick Joseph. Y'all see how it worked? So Joseph then has to take full responsibility for her actions because I allowed her to be around me. You see how that worked? Worked just like that. And I had to take responsibility. And it's not her fault. Nah, it's not her fault. It's just the person she is. It's my fault for choosing to be with that type of personality. You see what I'm saying? And it's my responsibility now since I went through that experience to open y'all eyes before it happens. You know, I don't want to see that happen to none of y'all. And I have beautiful fans. Beautiful, gorgeous fans. Some of my fans, some of y'all are even models. I don't want some toxic person destroying y'all life. I don't want that for y'all. I want to see y'all on top. I want to see all of my fans doing better than me. I want to see y'all happier than me. I want the best for y'all. I want more for y'all than I want for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see all my friends doing better than me. That's what I want. Because that's my personality. That's how I am. I've always been that type of person. Like, I've always wanted to see my friends do better than me. You see what I'm saying? So now that I got an opportunity to help you guys, you don't think I'm going to use my platform to make sure that the women that I admire and that I know deserve to have the right vibes around them? You don't think that I'm going to uplift them and make sure that they know to stay away from toxic men? And my homies that be watching my channel, y'all fellas out there, y'all don't think I'm going to look out for y'all and warn y'all to stay away from toxic women? I'm going to warn y'all because that's my responsibility to look out for y'all because y'all my fans and y'all care about me. And we all have a lot in common. We don't want no toxic partner, period. No matter which way it goes, no matter which way the coin flips, nobody wants a toxic partner. At least not me or my fans. You see what I'm saying? Hey, you guys, don't forget to drop in the comments in the comment section any questions that you guys got for me too, cause I'm always in my comment section. I don't know why other YouTubers don't do it, but I do it. I'm always in my comment section. So if you have any questions about a toxic relationship or any questions, drop it in the comment section and I'll respond to you guys. You know that. I always do. You know what I mean? But I think that we all should protect our heart. You see what I'm saying? I really think we all should protect our heart, because if we don't, the person that's doing all these negative stuff to us, they're not going to protect our heart. So we have to. You know what I mean? And just what I want you guys to do is just to sit back maybe for like 5 minutes and just think about your whole relationship. If you're in one, right? And just ask yourself like, damn, am I in a toxic relationship? Is this person appearing to be someone that they're not? You know, can I see myself with this person in 10 years from now? And where would I be with this person if I stay with this person? You know, like, is this person going to evolve and grow and build me up? Or is this person just a fucking waste of my time and I'm just wasting my life right now dealing with a toxic person? I want you guys to ask y'all question. I want you guys to ask yourselves that question, okay? I love you guys. You know I love you, all right? Don't forget to subscribe, but make sure most importantly that you share this video. All right, you guys. I'll call you guys on the next video.